Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy inspiring real-life stories, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. Today, I want to share with you the journey of an Indian girl chasing her dream in the US. My name is Anita 23, and I come from Mumbai, India. As a child, I would often lie on the rooftop, gazing at the stars, and dreaming of the world beyond my city. My parents, both hardworking but ordinary, always told me that education was the key to changing one's destiny. My mother was a school teacher, and my father worked at a small company. We didn't have much, but they gave me everything they could. In my final year of high school, I received the chance to study in the United States. It was a dream, but also a heavy burden. My parents spent nearly all their savings to make it happen. Before I left, my mother held my hand and said softly, "Don't be afraid. Home will always be in your heart. Go and chase your dream." I nodded with tears in my eyes, both excited and fearful. When I first arrived in Los Angeles, I was overwhelmed. The campus was lively, but I felt completely out of place. Professors spoke at lightning speed, and I struggled to keep up. During group discussions, my classmates debated passionately, while I sat silently, unable to find the courage to join in. After class, I walked back to my dorm alone, my backpack feeling heavier with every step. Those first months were the hardest. I cried quietly at night while memorizing vocabulary. My parents always smiled on video calls, encouraging me, but I could see the worry in their eyes. More than once, I opened the airline website, tempted to book a ticket back home. But then I would think of my parents' tired hands and determined faces, and I reminded myself that giving up was not an option. Everything changed one afternoon. I was sitting outside my dorm, staring blankly at a book, when a warm voice called out to me, "You must be new here, right? Come visit us sometime." It was Mrs. Kapoor, an Indian American neighbor who had lived in the US for many years. The first time I stepped into her house, the aroma of curry filled the air, and suddenly My eyes welled up with tears. For the first time, I felt at home. In this foreign land, Mrs. Kapoor treated me like family. She invited me for meals, helped me with my English essays, and encouraged me to join community events. She often said, "Courage doesn't mean you're never afraid. It means you keep moving forward, even when you are." Her words gave me strength. Slowly, I started raising my hand in class, speaking up in discussions, and making friends. But challenges never disappeared. The workload was heavy, and I often studied until the library closed. To cover living expenses, I worked part-time, returning to the dorm completely exhausted. Once, after several sleepless nights, I nearly fainted in class. My professor looked at me kindly and said, "Anita, you work so hard. But don't forget to take care of yourself." That moment reminded me that true growth is not only about persistence, but also about balance. As time passed, I found my rhythm. Every morning, I jogged across the campus lawn, reminding myself to stay strong. Academically, I improved steadily. From struggling at first, I eventually earned high marks in several courses. That sense of achievement gave me the confidence to believe that hard work really does pay off. My parents remained my biggest source of motivation. On video calls, they would tell me little stories from home. How the neighbor's son had just entered college. How the monsoon had been good for the crops. These small, ordinary details made me feel less alone. Finally, during application season, I received an admission letter from a prestigious U.S. university. That night, when I saw the word "congratulations," my hands trembled, and tears streamed down my face. I immediately called my parents. My mother cried silently, unable to speak, while my father repeated over and over, "We are so proud of you." Years later, at my graduation ceremony, I walked off the stage in my cap and gown and saw my parents in the crowd, tears glistening in their eyes. I rushed to them and hugged them tightly. "Thank you for always believing in me," I said. My parents, their voices choked with emotion, replied, You've shown us the power of dreams. At that moment, I realized the true meaning of growth. Studying abroad had been lonely and difficult. But with my family's support, the kindness of others, and my own determination, I had made it through. Looking back, I see a journey filled with struggles and triumphs, tears and laughter. My story may be just one among millions of students around the world, but I hope it shows that no matter where you are, as long as you carry love and dreams in your heart, you will always find your light.